Hello, today I'm gonna talk to you about my 2021-2022 NHL prediction, each division and everything. So let's start with the Atlantic Division, perhaps the most tough division this year, where the best teams all play in almost. I really think the division where it's gonna be the most hard to win games is here, and I really think six teams in this division could make the playoffs if they were in other ones. So for first place, I think it's gonna be the Stanley Cup champions that are gonna be first again. I love their team. I love their squad. They still have Kucherov, Point, Edmund, Vasilevsky, and some good depth. But even though they lost their third line, they're still going to be really good, and I think they're one of the best team in NHL history. After I got the Florida Panthers, I really like the that they signed Sam Reinhart. I mean that they traded for Sam Reinhart. He's a really good player. He scored 25 goals with the Buffalo Sabres in 2021, and I think that if he plays in a Florida team that is way better than Buffalo, he's gonna get even more goals, and I like that kind of player. I also like their defense. They have underrated Mackenzie Weegar and Aaron Agbal, who could have won the Norris if he wasn't injured. In third place, I got the Toronto Maple Leafs. I think yes, the Maple Leafs maybe a lot are getting criticized a lot because they uh, they keep losing in round one after having good years. But they're still a really good team. They have Matthews, who I think is gonna win the Rocket Richard, and Mitchell Marner, and I think that they're gonna need to prove themselves. They're going to need to prove themselves in the playoffs. But in regular season, I really like their team. My only wonder is if the goaltender is gonna be good, because I don't know if Jake Campbell, who has only shown proved himself 1 year as a starter, and Petr Mrazek, who's an inconsistent goaltender, can do the work. We'll see. After on fourth place, and I think they will clinch a playoff spot on the wild card, is going to be the Boston Bruins. Uh, it's a team that is slowly starting to get older, and in not a lot of time they will start getting a little bit more bad, and maybe they will eventually have to rebuild. But from now on, I think they have a good team. They have one of the best line in recent NHL history, with Patrice Bergeron, David Pasternak, and Brad Marchand. And I like the goaltending. Linus Hulmark was one of the best goalie in the league, considering he played in Buffalo, and now he's gonna have a chance to play with a better defense in front of him. And the backup Jeremy Swayman, who's gonna be at this rookie season, is also gonna show really promising things. He showed a pretty promising team like last season, and I also think the Bruins defense is really good. I think all the six defensemen are amazing. So yeah, the Boston Bruins will be fourth, and after in fifth, a lot of people won't agree with me, but I think the Senators are gonna go in front of the Montreal Canadiens. It's a little bit hard to put the Montreal Canadiens in sixth place after they just made the Stanley Cup Finals, but Ottawa is just better right now, and they have a young core, and I think they're finally going to go to the next step and make the playoffs. And in sixth, I got the Montreal Canadiens. They made the final, but they lost a lot of key elements in Dano, etc. And they will be without Price for at least 30 days, so it's going to be really, really hard for them. And I really think there's not going to be a lot of point difference between fourth and sixth. I think there's going to be like 3 or 5 point difference between the Bruins and the Canadians. Um, but for the Senators, also, I think that they're going to frustrate a lot of rivals. And in seventh place, I got the Red Wings. They're another growing team. They have Lucas Raymond, Moritz Zeider, and Philip Hronik with a good goaltending. They're a good goaltending depth with Alex Nedeljkovic and Thomas Greiss. And yes, I think that in a few years Detroit's gonna make the playoffs for sure. But from now they're a little bit young. But I think it's gonna be another team not to sleep on because they can surprise many. And on eighth place, do I really have to explain the Buffalo Sabres are really, really their franchise is going in the wrong direction. They lost 18 straight games like last season to tie a record, and I think they're gonna get destroyed by a lot of teams, especially playing in one of the toughest division in hockey history. Uh, Thank you for listening to the Atlantic Division prediction.